So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Grand Prix Virtual World Championship 2021 Super League campaign to get underway here at Albert Park in Melbourne. Colin Spork, pole position, right-hand side. Liam Duval, second, left-hand side. Lights are going on, and the Australian Grand Prix in GPVWC Super League is on. Let's race at Melbourne! Terrific start initially off the grid from the man on pole position. Colin Spork getting away well as the field knits their way into turn one. It's an absolutely perfect start for the pole sitter as the rest of the field knits their way through early doors. And the cars are already starting to charge their way through. Is that smoke already for the man in third position, Fabrizio Gobbi? Clean start at the front, but already the drivers are starting to knit their way through. No major catastrophes in the early doors of racing as the field knits itself into a good rhythm. Now it's time to get up to speed and start to bang in those fast sector times. That is an amazing impression as Colin Spork has already stretched out the gap. Let's look back and see what happened on that opening lap. We can have a replay now. And I think this is going to be the incident between Panzer and Lino. Oh, that's how it was done. Initially lost out there from Lino. It was Lino who lost the car. Look, he's gone a little too hot there. But was there initial contact from Panzer to start the move? So Germano Sapalo, and you can see there he's missing his front wing, so I'm not quite sure where on the circuit he will have dropped it, but he's got to be careful. And Yannick Bock does not want to get held up behind Zapala for too long. In fact, look, he doesn't cause any issues at all there for Yannick Bock, who storms by, continuing his amazing run. So that's very well handled by Germano Zapala and very sensible. So this could be absolutely opportunistic for Liam Duval. If he can get a good exit from these final couple of corners, he can really start to make Spork sweat.
Gobby's gone into the pits.
Yep, Gobbi decides to make the undercut.
Bock.
Okay. So Gobbi and Bock in together. Well spotted. So Fabrizio Gobbi and Leon Bock both decide we can't get by them on the track. We're going to do it in the pit lane. And this is getting very exciting between these two. They're both pushing it. Just a little bit of a mistake for Liam Duval. He just went a little over the apron there. So Colin Spork able to keep in front at least for another sector. But it's definitely getting pretty tense. And they're two big rivals in this race. Gobbi and Bock have both decided to pit in, so this could be crucial come the race strategy. Are they going to jump Spork and Duval? So Duval, if he doesn't decide to pit, might even get him on the circuit. But if I was Liam Duval at this moment, I would try and blink before Spork. What's Spork going to do? Is he going to pit on this lap? Yes, he does. So Spork pits, Duval continues on. So we're going to have a look back from Right Kilk because he got the best seat in the house for that incident. Let's see if we've got a look at what happened. So here's Right Kilk. Gomez is going to drop it. So let's have a look and see. Oh, failure for the car. The car failed. The car failed. Right Kilk had nowhere to go. So Right Kilk, we're going to look at it again, and you can see that Pedro Gomez, essentially, the car has failed on him. Look, the car is slowing up. Now, this is a replay on board from Pedro Gomez, and we can see what's happened. Look, the car has failed on him. He spins the car, and he catches his teammate. And that is a huge shunt for Fabrizio Gobbi. Can he line it up out of the final turn? He's definitely closer than he has been before. This is all about Colin Spork. What does he do? He's getting very close, very close. This is the chance for Gobbi, and he knows it. Up the inside, Gobbi takes the lead, but can he hold it on the exit? Yes, he does. Fabrizio Gobbi leads the Australian Grand Prix. Beautiful. At an incident. Is it going to be George Whitehouse? Yes, it is. He's come through into turn 15, and the back end's overtaken. Oh, and that really caused a bit of a headache there, actually, for Lauren Kiersmakers, I think that was. So we've just seen Spork and Duval go through there. This is how not to do it. We're on board with Christian Pascal. He's following behind another car. Boom. That's it. It goes. He corrects it, as you say, but he's just caught it again on the way out of the curve, and it swaps ends a second time. So it might have been him just having a little excursion. I don't think it's caused too much of a difficulty for him, but this is the chance, as you mentioned here, for Tom for Simoncic, and he's never going to back down from the chance. Diving to the inside line, Yannick Bock fights it out, but he has to let him go. So we're going to have a look back over what happened to Florian Gaia. Let's look back and see why we have lost the Epic Racing driver from the fray. He's running there in a nice battle in front of him. Now, is that... big mistake. Oh, dear. And that's the right side of the car completely destroyed from his point of view. The suspension will not be anywhere near usable. But Fabrizio Gobbi, this rather aggressive strategy from him, I don't think it's worked out in his favour because he's not pulled away enough from Colin Spork. He was only 3.4 seconds ahead, at the pit stop. Now Fabrizio Gobbi goes on to the medium tyre, just gets out in front of Simracing, and Simracing is not going to rest easy. He's going to try for the overtake. He's got an opportunity, and he's going to go for it. Gobbi's got to keep Simracing back here. He's not racing him for the victory, but he's got to keep track position. Gobbi and Spork. This is a nightmare scenario for the Italian and the Dutchman. For the race leader, Liam de Waal, this is the chance to win the Grand Prix. So here is another opportunity for Gobbi. He's got to try and get past Fidek this time. Fidek won't give him any easy opportunities, but he storms by. Gobbi gets through. Now this is a crucial opportunity for Spork, and Spork needs to take this. Fidek is in his own race. He doesn't care what these guys are up to. He's got a chance of his own to make a decent podium of it. And look at Spork. He's held up as he tries to get one over on Fidek.
Like you said, needs to get past Fidek as soon as he can. Fidek on for about a top, maybe even a top 6 finish at this point here. He's going to go on the inside, surely not into the chicane. He does make a move. Fidek, very sensible. Well done, Spork.
Goodness, what a move from Colin Spork. Take a bow. That is one heck of a place to try an overtaking move. Never mind complete it. He's got to be so calculated, so precise. This is better from de Waal, but he has to get the final turn right. This is so much stronger now from the Dutchman. Surely this is it. And Gobbi senses that this is it as well. He moves across. He's trying to put the car in the middle of the course. De Waal is going to convict for it. They nearly bang wheels. They do bang wheels. And de Waal is not going to concede. They both go off the circuit. And Spork comes around the outside. Spork gets in a second position. Brilliant racing. And this is where the race could well have been won and lost. We see a great charge from de Waal. Gobbi makes him go to the inside. Look, there's contact there. And I think there's going to be a second point of contact as well as we get down into the braking zone. Gobbi leaving the smallest gap in history, but he has left space. De Waal commits to the inside line. Gobbi's trying to turn. Look, he's turning across there to get the move to the inside line to hold him at bay. There's definitely contact between the two. De Waal has obviously got a little bit of a vibration there as a result, and they connect again. So that's 3 points of contact, both drivers going off. But Liam de Waal has made this race come to him and the Adonis Engineering team. There is a mistake in Sector 1, but out of the final turn, it's going to be a victory in the first round of 2021 Super League. Liam de Waal wins the Australian Grand Prix in front of Colin and Spork. What a battle. As to the line, it's going to be between Gobbi and Bok. And I think Gobbi's just going to hang on to it for third position. He does indeed, but he will be bitterly frustrated. Victory could have been his today. Liam de Waal takes the victory from Colin Spork and Fabrizio Gobbi. Leon Bok in P4 from Stefan Rualt and matching the neck. Lauren Kuzmak is ahead of Eros Mashuli, Janic Simracing, and David Fidek, who rounds out the top 10. The final point scorers are Giuseppe Ragusa, Thomas Wack, Janik Bok, Matthias Mus, and Wright Kilk, who gets 15th position to complete a solid day in the points for Red Archer.